Welcome back to part 2 of the well-done peg mount kit. The part number on these peg mounts, they'll come as a set. They are 60-330, and that will be for a pair of mounts. And while getting these mounts, there's a range of pegs that you can get as well. So KTM pegs, I think it suits from 2006 right up to 2019. This mount suits the pegs. Got an OEM KTM peg here, and it's important that when you start to mount these onto your frame that you get the peg you're going to use, because they might differ ever so slightly. So it's quite important that you get the pegs and fit the pegs in there. Just put a bolt through there, or even the pin, so you know that the angle of the peg is correct. If the peg is like, say if you get a cheap Chinese one and maybe they're a batch that went wrong and they're missing a couple of mil on the backside or something like that, they could be pointing up a lot more than they should be. So it's important that you get the pegs you're going to use for it. Anyway, I thought I'd just do a quick video of showing how to fit a peg onto it. Why not? And I use factory image racing titanium pins. I'll zoom you in closer here now so you can see what I'm doing. So this here is just your standard rounded headed pin. This is a titanium pin, and it's got a flat in the top. This flat is for allowing you to grip the pin like that. So when you're doing the pin at the back, you can rotate it to make life a bit easier for nipping it up and getting the tweezer nose on it. And when it's been in there for a while, then it might be awkward to turn. So that's just a little feature there to allow you to rotate the pin. Right. Once you've redone these mounts, obviously once you welded around them, they will distort a little. So it's important just to run the file through there, clean out any old powder or whatever like that, and make sure the pin drops through it nice. And just make sure the pin will drop through there nice. If it's getting grabbed, if it won't even go through the first hole, it's just going to make it a nightmare trying to fit the actual peg itself. Okay, so what I use is just a punch to give me a hand. There's a spring. And then we've got the standard KTM spring here. So all we want to do is start him off somewhat. Just put that in there. Let me see how far he's come through. He's come through there. Put that. Can we get him on the? There. Start there. And we're going to put that in there. So then, what I'm going to use, this pin is slightly bent like that. Once I get it in, get the spring, I'll pull that down and I'll rotate it round and then push it down again. So in, push up. No, just grabbed it. Let's see if I can grab him there and pull him down. Oh. There we go. Pull him down, and then let me just see where I am. And I get the hammer. And then put the pin in the end of the hole of the actual pin itself. Give him a job done. And then with the pin on the back, see if we can adjust you down there. it. So let's just make sure that everything's right. So the washer will go on there. So all I want to do now, I want to rotate it a little bit. So now I've got that flat there. See if we can rotate them a little. Yep. And I'll just rotate them a bit more. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Put your washer on. Drop that down through. This is a bit extreme, I suppose. Pull that down through. It's actually a bit too big for my liking, that pin. Let's have a look what other pins I've got. Let's use this one. The one that come in the kit. This is the wrong pin. This is the pin that come in the kit. Put the pin through. Bring that one. So what I usually do, bring that one up and then bring this one up as well. But I put this one actually behind the head of the pin and then that one in front of the head of the pin. So push the washer back ever so slightly. Just to grab him down. And then use your pliers just to box is in the way a bit there. Bring that one round. There we go. So then the end result, zoom you back out. You'll actually see the pegs sitting up a lot better now, so they're nice and even. That is it, guys. That's how to put new mounts on a old Evo frame. So if you've got any questions on that, just drop us a message on the YouTube channel. If you're looking for a dealer to find these mounts or anything like that, but the part numbers listed in the title of the video. So if you need to get set, just pop online. They might be on eBay, or just ask your local dealer. I'm looking for a set of Tagz weld-on foot peg mounts. Yeah, that's it. So after you've done them, I tend to not use grease, because if you put grease in there, that means the dirt's going to get in there and grind everything up. I always use GT85 or a little bit of chain lube or something like that. But GT85 works fine. Anything you should really know before we do it? No, that's it. Like I said, just make sure whatever pegs you're going to use, make sure you use them pegs after you've done all the frame and powder coated it all and that. Don't use another old KTM peg and just assume that the ones you're going to get are going to be exactly the same, because I got like six different pegs and I was measuring them to actually make the mounts, and it's surprising how much difference there are in different makes and styles of foot pegs out there. So it's important that you get the peg that you're going to use when you mount on, so you can know you get the correct break. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Let us know if you have any problems, and yeah, give us a thumbs up for the video and subscribe to my channel, guys. Cheers.